Okay. Hello, and welcome to Unidos, organized by the wonderful Latinx in Gaming. Today, we're going to be playing some D&D in this one-shot Escape from the Underworld. My name's Giselle, or at Beware the Siren on Twitter. I am a mixed Afro-Latinx game writer currently working for Red Thread Games, and today I will be your GM. So, real quick before we get started, let's go around the table and do some introductions. What you do, where can we find you, and what's your character's name? Let's start with Emmy.
Hi, my name is Emmy Venner, and I am the founder and executive director for the Athena Alliance CLT. You can find us online at Athena CLT. We are a women's gaming organization based out of the Carolinas, and I'm super excited to be here tonight.
All right, awesome. And tossing it over to Sahiris.
Hi, I'm Sahiris, also known as Tits McGee on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook Gaming, also in and out of various other groups, including Annoying Emmy's group, stirring stuff up over there. My job is I'm actually a nurse, so I'm a nurse by trade, a traveling nurse, and glad to be here.
Awesome. And now Yesenia.
Hello, I'm Yesenia Cisneros, and I will be playing Sienna, a dark elf bard today. I am currently the lead producer at Brass Lion Entertainment, which is a studio that focuses on brown and black stories and other marginalized communities. Super excited to be here again with Latinx in Gaming on another one-shot D&D session with the lovely Giselle. So thank you for organizing.
Thank you. And now Emperatriz.
Hi, I'm Emperatriz Ang, she, they. I'm currently a narrative designer at Gameloft, and I'm on Instagram and Twitter. My handle isn't as neat sounding as everyone else's. It's MPRTRZNG. It's my name without any of the vowels. And I'll be playing a half elf wizard named Aria, and excited to be here.
I totally forgot to give my social. It's not my social
security
number.
I forgot to give my character
Yeah.
name. Do you guys want to do it again?
My Twitter, you can find me on Twitter as at Miss Yesenia C. That's MS, my name Yesenia, YESENIAC. That's where you can find me on Twitter. DMs are open.
Okay, awesome. We are just gonna keep going. And all right, so let's get started. You are a small but mighty group of adventurers. You're sitting around a table at a pub. Some old clients of yours tosses a bag of coin on the table, fruits of your last job. You've just taken care of a manticore problem, and you're celebrating and enjoying some drinks. What does that look like?
Hey guys, you want to hear a song?
Yes, please, please.
We just murdered a bunch of goblins in the last town. We got paid, oh so paid. Shot in your mouth and drink up tonight, because it's gonna be lit as F.
Emmy, just so you know, I requested that one for you, girl.
Lime looks down, kind of just hides her face with her palm, and says that we should go and bless the food in honor of those lost lives.
Yesenia, why don't you roll a performance check for me?
Damn it. So I got a 16, and do I have +8, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the pub loves it. They absolutely adored the song. They start clapping. All eyes are on you. They're like, they raise a glass. They're like, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I work really hard. Thank you so much. Now give me money.
And
Ooh,
they go
can I
back to their
convince them to
drinks.
give me money for my wonderful performance since it was really good? Can I persuade them?
You know what? You know what? Why not? Why don't you roll that persuasion check? They kind of go back to their drinks once you start like talking
20.
about money. They're like, we weren't paying attention. But then there are a couple of people who are like, okay, so there are a couple of people who are like, oh, well, and they go into their pockets. They come over. You got like this guitar case out, and they like toss a few coins. So we'll say you get like you get 5 gold off that, which is more than you were expecting.
Excellent, excellent. Adding 5 gold to my collection.
Okay. So, is there anything else any other conversations that you would like to do in this time?
How crowded is it?
It's a relatively crowded pub. You know, it's decent. You're in this much smaller village, but for a small village, like it's pretty packed in. There are a couple of tables open, but you know, you got a good turnout. Good turnout.
I just want to say that I must be the only one that didn't toss any coins in her thing, because I noticed that my ex-lover, Emmy, was really into her song and more into her song than me. So I just stood back and I didn't toss any money into her guitar case.
Delime just kind of ignores the druid at the table. Guys, are we going to order more food, or are we turning in tonight?
I think I'd like another drink.
We'll remember this.
All right. So yeah, the waitress comes in. She brings more drinks. She brings in some food. But as you're drinking and eating and having these conversations, the table begins to shift and vibrate. Mugs of ale fall and spill over onto the floor, and the air grows very cold around you. All of the people in the pub, they like get a little startled, wondering what is going on. And you start to hear screams from down the way. Everyone goes into panic mode and begins to rush out of the tavern. Do you follow?
I'm
I think we
paralyzed.
should stay behind.
I don't follow.
I go under the table because there's all of this flying debris. And I encourage the others to join me.
You hear chaos from outside, people running, people screaming, and part of the tavern that you're in, like a whole wall just like comes down around you. There's just absolute chaos.
I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm going to get out of this tavern because last time this happened, my friend died, and I don't want to be, stuck in here. I bet there's a song that
No, Selime puts the guitar down. We should probably go. Should probably go.
Okay. So you guys leave the tavern?
Yeah,
I'm having
not
a hard
leaving
time
the
leaving.
tavern.
I'm having a hard time leaving. I'm like really paralyzed with like fear.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Arya's
go.
paralyzed.
I'm gonna go inside of the pantry where they keep all the goods and look through the window, and I'm gonna see what happens. What I'm gonna do.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
With the guitar left behind.
Are you taking your guitar?
No. I just put it down. I didn't actually leave it on a table or anything. So she still has her guitar.
Oh, I have my guitar, but she rudely brought my guitar down, so I don't,
Wait, how do I do that?
It was quite rude, but it was life-saving.
So you're gonna go into let's see, on mobile.
The guitar just feels special. I just had to make sure it was still.
You're gonna hit the little grid and you're gonna hit skills. And then if you scroll down, it's alphabetical, hit perception, and then just hit that box and it'll roll for you.
Okay.
8. You have no idea, unfortunately, what people are screaming about, but you see people running, and you see some like frost gathering, but you don't see what they're so afraid of.
Wait, so who is stuck under the table that doesn't want to leave the tavern?
That's Arya.
Arya. All right, I have a song for you, Arya. Dear Arya, won't you come out to play? Dear Arya, greet the brand new day. Did that work?
The music is starting to calm me down, and I'm starting to get like a clear head. It's helping me like gather my senses. And do I notice the frost?
Yeah, there's frost gathering outside.
Can I check out the frost? Can I try to like?
It's outside, so you're
outside.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go outside.
Leave. I have to go
have to leave.
outside to check out the frost. Oh no. Okay. I go outside. But I'm not running. I'm like.
All right. So 3 out of 4. Sahiris or Samia, what you see through in your little window is more debris. The building that's next to you comes down and it's starting to shift over to where you are. Make a dexterity saving throw. The way that you do that is you go to abilities, saves, and senses in the little grid.
Okay.
And you're gonna hit the dexterity button.
20.
20. Okay. Actually, saving throws are, if you scroll down, it says saving throws, and then you get hit. But we're going to take that 20 because 20 works just fine. You manage to get out of the way as another part of the roof starts to cave in above you, and you have to dart out of the way as this building starts to come down. You, out of necessity to save your life, are also now outside. And now that the 4 of you are outside, this is what you see.
Oh no.
Perched on top of the roof nearby, freezing everything in sight, is a great white dragon.
We're pretty close to that dragon.
All of the people in the village, people you've lived among or in some cases have grown up with, run in a panic all around you, trying to keep their lives. Some are frozen to the spot, icy statues all around you, while others try and flee the village. And it dawns on you, as inexperienced as you are the only fighters, the only warriors in this village. What do you do?
I feel like I have
song.
Arya?
I was just gonna say I feel like I need another song, but
what were you gonna say, Sahiris?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I feel like I've seen this dragon before around the village. I feel like me and this dragon have a connection, and I kind of have like I kind of want to touch its soul and talk to it and maybe possibly ride away on this dragon.
You can certainly try. Would you like to roll a persuasion check to try and convince this dragon to be your...
He's my friend. I've seen him before around town.
Honestly, highly unlikely that he's your friend, but you may have seen him around somewhere.
Can I use my cantrip message to ask the dragon what it wants and maybe it'll talk to me?
Go ahead and message the dragon. What do you say?
Hey girl, it's me. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend Bard. How you doing? So let's get it on. Okay, I asked, what are you doing here? What is your purpose? Why have you come to the village? To scare all of the other people here. We are in panic. What is it that you seek?
Okay, so that's what Sienna does. Sahiris, Samia, was there also something that you wanted to do, because you did try and act first?
No,
You don't.
I'm gonna
You don't
see.
say anything.
No, I'm gonna see how the dragon reacts to what she's doing first.
Okay, Sienna, you have called attention to this dragon. This white dragon who is hell-bent on destroying this village.
Mm-hmm.
Its head turns towards you because you are the person who is trying to talk to it. And it's gonna come over and it's gonna say hello.
Mm-hmm.
Can we understand what the dragon's saying?
Well, it hasn't said anything yet.
Is it coming over in a friendly way, or is it very imposing and scary?
Yeah, what do you mean by hello?
Why don't you roll an insight check?
Do we all do that?
You can all roll an insight check, sure.
How does that? I do a d20 and
You do a d20 plus your insight, which is underneath skills.
ooh. Well,
But I can continue talking to the dragon since it came to me to say hello. So obviously the dragon wants to say something to me.
I got an 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so an 11 from Arya.
I got a 23.
A 23. Okay.
Um,
And so you're all rolling, correct?
yes.
Okay, so Emmy and Yesenia.
I rolled a 19 and I got a 20 then.
Okay. And
Okay. So do I have an insight score? I don't see it.
if you go underneath, so there's this skill panel if you are on PC. It is the center panel next to the left of your initiative. It's all in alphabetical order, and if you look at, there's insight.
Okay. So I have a 14 total.
14. It is not difficult to tell what the dragon's intent is. It is about to take a bite out of Sienna.
Oh no.
No.
I push Sienna out of the way, and I use my imposing figure to try to block the rest of the members of my party for us to try to escape.
You know what? We all love a good sacrifice. So I'm going to say roll a dexterity check to see if you do this in time.
Whoops. Is that also a D20?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
D20. And then add your dexterity.
Okay. It's a 12.
That's a 12. Yeah, no, unfortunately you did not get there in time. Let's see how it does.
Can I try casting a minor illusion?
Well, no, this is at this point.
It's
This
happening.
is happening.
It's happening. It's just
Yep.
it's just all happening all at once. There's no stopping it. We're just
Yeah,
watching it happen.
For now.
Nine.
So that's going to be an 18 to hit. Does that hit
Yes.
yes?
Wait, hold on. My AC is 15. Okay. Yeah, because my AC is 15 and I don't add anything to that, right?
Yeah, you don't. If that's your AC, all of the stuff is added to it already. Okay.
Oh wait,
So,
I have a question. I'm so sorry. So the number below my dexterity, was I supposed to add that to the number that I rolled?
yeah.
Oh, so my apologies. That's actually a 22.
Wait, a 22 from a 12?
Because isn't my dexterity 10?
Oh, okay. So no, it's the modifier. It's not
It's the where it says
Oh,
bonus.
it's the
plus
modifier. Okay. My apologies. I just wanted to be sure.
Nah, it's cool. You're good. Okay.
Can I not use my animal handling on him or what?
No, this is just an action that's gonna be carried through. I gave like one opportunity to do it. So let's see. That is oh, okay. Wow. I rolled 2 1s, guys. This is gonna be slow. 2 plus 8, so that's 8 piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
And 5 cold damage.
Okay. So does that mean essentially that I take 5 additional damage and then each round, if I don't do a saving throw, I'm still getting +5 each round?
No, it's just for this attack. So that's 5 plus whatever number I said before.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that more. Ooh, Sienna is hurting.
Okay. Let's edit this because I actually have the wrong. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Okay. So the dragon has attacked. We are officially going to roll initiative.
All of us.
All of you, roll initiative.
Okay.
Mama. Wow.
Not
11.
as good as the practice. 10.
11. Who is 10?
Aria.
I'm 2.
No.
And Samia.
Trying to
used
figure
all our
out
luck.
where was that.
Your
Oh, right
initiative
here.
is right
I see
underneath
it.
your
14.
14. Okay. All right, so we are going to start with Samia. You are only 5 feet away from this dragon.
That's very close.
Let's see. Can
I'll actually say, because this is weird, the model's a little weird, I'll say you're actually 10 feet away from this dragon.
Well, can I do another thorn whip on him?
Go ahead and thorn whip.
And whip it good.
Whip it good. 15.
15 misses.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Whip it good.
Okay, so that's your action. Would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, can I move back? Can I do that?
You have this building behind you, the tavern that you just
That's right.
ran out of. So I think that if you want to move away from this dragon, the only way you can go is to the right.
Yeah, I'll move like 3 to the right.
Okay, we'll say, okay, so 1, 2, 3. So now you're over here.
Mhm.
And unless you have any bonus actions, which you could find if you hit action and scroll all the way down to bonus actions, if you have anything there to use.
It's, the actions in combat 2, weapon fighting. It's nothing
Alright.
to like hit on.
Okay, so then we're gonna move over to Sienna.
So I'm 10 feet away from the dragon.
You are 5 feet away from the dragon.
5
This
feet,
dragon
that-
just took a bite
That
out
is-
of you.
That is cool, cool. I want to move away from this dragon.
So if you move, the way that this works,
It's
is
gonna get an opportunity attack.
he will get an opportunity attack on you.
I don't know if I can afford that. Okay. Let's see. Can I heal myself? Let's see. There's that. Well, I'm going to viciously mock the dragon because the dragon did not want to talk to me about their intentions, and I find that offensive. So therefore, I mock the dragon very viciously.
What do you say to the dragon? Okay, roll your d4.
Wait, should I roll my d20 first to see if I? Oh no, it's a spell, right? Yeah.
Oh, actually, I roll first. Yeah, that's a natural 1. That's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
I got 2.
Okay, so you do 2 damage to this dragon.
So I unleash a string of insults, late with subtle enchantments. If succeed on a wisdom saving throw and have, or take, okay, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, that's fine. Or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Yeah. Oh, I actually should have said this first. So there's this thing called Disengage. If you use Disengage as an action, you can get away from a monster without it taking an opportunity attack on you. If you would like to retcon that damage, then you can use that to move away.
How do you disengage from people? I'm alive.
Oh my
You go
God.
on. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Can I
Disengage, got it.
So, okay, I have a question because I have a bonus action for healing word.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use that right now on myself?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I want to do that then.
Go ahead.
Let's see. One. It says a creature of your choice that you can see. So
That's you. Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Go ahead. All right. Do you want to move away though?
No, I'm just going to use that damage and do this instead.
Okay, so Arya, go ahead. It's now your turn.
I got 4 plus
Okay.
myself plus
Okay.
ability modifier.
I'm trying to. I guess I'll try to use. I'll try to use Firebolt.
Okay, go ahead.
What do I do?
So you're gonna roll a d20 and you're gonna add
20.
your spell attack.
Okay, so D20, which was 12, and then the spell attack, which is it's 5, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so 5 plus 12. Yeah. All right, do your damage.
Okay. Wait, what do I do?
So that was a 17. So next to Firebolt should be damage.
Oh, it's so I guess D10 plus 5. Okay. That was 6 So 11.
So 11 damage.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And next is the dragon.
Can I go further though? Can I like? Can I like?
Oh, yeah, you can. I totally forgot about moving. You can move. Yeah.
Can I hide behind Samia?
Okay, so we'll put you over here.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to hide behind me. I was like, what? Why me? Why the squishy one?
Okay. So next is the dragon's turn.
Hmm.
And the dragon is going to move here.
And the dragon is still going to be rude and not tell me what its intentions are.
Yeah.
It's showing you its
Oh,
intentions.
whatever.
It's
I
going-
just would have liked the reply. That's
All right.
all.
That's a really ominous positioning.
Oh boy, it's gonna like steamroll us.
He's going to say,
row, just a neat row.
He's going to say, what am I here for? I'm here to crush ants. Goodbye, puny ant.
No, but first
And
let's do a song.
And he's going to unleash an ice attack on all of you, breathing out this very icy, cold breath, reaching the 4 of you. Please make a Constitution saving throw, all 4 of you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, oops, sorry. Okay.
What it's I use the modifier of the Constitution, right?
Yep.
Oh, so it doesn't do me any good really, but I'm at 11.
11, okay.
I'm a 3.
3, okay.
21.
21.
That's good.
19.
19. Okay, so Sahidis and Emmy, you both save and take half damage, but you are very low level, so we shall see.
And
You
we
know.
take full damage. So,
Yes, you do.
okay.
Can't I try to cantrip him? Can I try to do Druidcraft and control him?
It's not your turn, it's the dragon's turn. So you can
Oh,
only
go
really
ahead,
act on
dragon.
your turn. Yeah, unfortunately.
ahead.
Yes.
I have a question. It shows that I have a crossbow, but I don't see it in my attack.
If you go into inventory and you click the button next to it, you can equip it.
This makes a lot. Oh my god. So I have like crossbow, hand, longsword, rapier, short. What the? Okay.
So now this is some math we are doing right now. Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is when we all head to the Underworld.
That's the intent. Okay.
Happy.
So to my people who failed that check, you
Me.
take 63 cold damage.
Wow.
I'm not gonna even bother to check with my.
Is that double your health pool?
63?
Yeah, is that double your health pool?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am dead.
me too.
Yes. If damage is double your health pool, then you die. If it's underneath that, then you roll death saves. But yes, so Arya and Sienna are frozen in place, statues, dead. And
Or we're just frozen. We haven't shattered. We're just frozen.
Frozen,
But we're dead.
but you're dead. Samia and
Echolime.
Echolime,
Mhm.
you both take 32 damage. How you looking?
Not great.
Are you down?
So I just took 32 as well.
You took 32 damage.
So where do I take that from?
You should have HP.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So yeah, in the top right hand corner it says your hit points, and if you click that, you can put how much damage you took.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Is 32 double your hit pool?
It's wanting me to do like I guess a death save.
Yeah, but so is 32 double your hit points? So if you do your hit points times 2, is that more or less than?
No, 32 is less.
Okay, so the two of you are unconscious. You're not unconscious, but you're still breathing, you're still alive, just barely holding on. But this dragon is going to finish you off. We're just gonna do this real quick. We're not, normally we would do death saves, but we're trying to get you to the underworld with the quickness. He takes some bites out of you to finish you off, and the two of you are also no more.
They didn't freeze though.
No, you did not. And so you all fall. You give your lives. Was it to protect your village? Or was it something else? Were you just in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Seems like hubris to me.
I feel like
You don't know.
I feel like we were the wrong place at the wrong time.
I was just
But
vibing.
for the people who you've left, they'll remember you. For now, well, regardless of whether or not you meant to, you bought time for everyone else to escape. So for now, the darkness takes over, and a woman comes into view. Lady Death herself, the Raven Queen, outstretches her hand, taking all of your hands and guiding your souls to your new home. For your deeds today, you'll be welcomed in Elysium. You soar upwards as a portal opens. Peaceful fields, clear waters, paradise. But another entity comes into view. You watch as a shadowy, dark hand blasts the Raven Queen in the chest with dark, necrotic energy. Would anyone like to make a religion check?
I would.
Sure,
Go ahead.
I will too.
I've got my Jesus candle. Does that account for something?
Can I sing a song for the people that we've left behind?
For now, let's roll through this. I've got a lot
14.
to get through. 14, okay.
20.
20. Okay, so with a 20.
Oh, I'm sorry. Religion check. 24.
Even better. With a 24, you realize that this is Vecna, the evil god of secrets, an entity who has longed for control of the Raven Queen's domain for a long while. A battle amongst these two gods ensues as your souls drift down. You all fall further and further away from the homes that you were promised, and you land in the underworld, the gray wastes, into the pool of sticks. You hear a voice though, and it's the Raven Queen, and she says, "You have been robbed of your afterlife, but you do not deserve to live the rest of your eternity in a hell you did not earn. My power is limited here, but I will do what I can. Make your way to the top of the mountains of Tartarus, and I will restore your souls to the land of the living." And you receive 2 gifts. 1, a body. You are all revenants now. half dead, half alive. You will need this body to accept the Raven Queen's gift on the mountains of Tartarus. Try not to lose it. And 2, you get some goodies.
Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
So to make things simple, you're all gonna keep your current inventory. You brought it with you to the Underworld, okay? That's what we're gonna say.
Okay.
And you're gonna get a bag of holding. Just one for the group. You can decide amongst yourself who's gonna carry that. And so you're gonna get in. I was gonna say you can choose amongst yourselves, but I kind of made this like I chose an item for each of you anyhow. So we're gonna do it that way to keep things simple. When you add these to your inventory, yeah, just like straight up go into your inventory and you're gonna search items. Oh no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy one of the items. Okay, hold on.
You don't have gifts?
So let's see if this works. Maybe I'll add it for you guys. Yeah, okay. So yeah, why not? I'm going to add in Ecolime's inventory an Amulet of the Devout +1. So that's gonna get added to your equipment. Yeah, did I really not do this? It's gonna be a problem. I am unprepared. Okay, so I didn't buy it, so I'm gonna send you the link to this. And okay, so Samia, I'm sending this to you on Discord real quick. It's called the Insignia of Clause. This basically means that whenever you go into animal form, your attacks are going to be considered magical.
Okay.
And you also get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage. If you can remember, I'm so sorry I forgot to buy this, but if you can remember, just let me know. Every attack roll that you have and every damage that you do when you're doing your animal attacks is going to be +1. We're gonna end this encounter. Okay. For Arya, I have a Pearl of Power.
Should I
Let
add
me-
that or
I got that for you. So it should be in your equipment now. And lastly, Sienna. I have for you a Rhythm Maker's Drum.
Are you
Plus
adding that or should I add it?
I just added it to you for you. So if you refresh and if you go into the equipment, you should all see your new items in your inventory. So you could go ahead and you could
I
take a look
see
at
it.
that.
Yep.
I see it now.
Okay. And lastly, there's one more thing you should know before we begin. You died. You are now in the underworld, existing half dead, half alive in a plane that was made only for death. which means that death is different here than it was up above. It's easier. If you go unconscious and you are not healed or stabilized by the beginning of your next turn, you die. Your borrowed body stays in its place, but your soul is brought back to the start. It will slowly regenerate and resurrect automatically within 1d4 hours. That means you're going to roll some dice. And you can only die in this way 3 times before your revenant body is lost and you are unable to accept the Raven Queen's gift. You will be stuck in the Underworld unless you get a little bit of help from up top, from like people on the land of the living. So
let's all make a deal. But if like one of us doesn't make it, but one of us does, we'll help each other out.
Sounds
think we should.
like the perfect plan.
all right, so you're all in this area. What would you like to do?
I throw my body onto the ground and start praying to my deity. Samia comes and tries to console me, but I am at the moment inconsolable.
I'd like to take a look around. Like, are there like see like what our surroundings are like, and like what are there other souls?
So go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception. 12.
That's fine. Okay, so for free, the first thing that you notice, there's no color here. Everything around you is some sort of shade of gray. You are the only things that are in color. So then the other thing, you are not the only ones here. There are other souls, grayed out, uncaring. They don't really pay you any mind. But you watch a couple of the souls, the more, like they're in varying degrees of dismay and like apathy, sluggish. And some of the other ones who have gotten like very, very stagnant, not moving too much. You watch as they turn from the humanoid looking to larva.
Ew.
You also look ahead into the distance, past where you are, past this like pool area. And if you look up far, far, high in the distance, you can see the peak of a mountain, and you think that's where you need to go.
Is Arya the only one that notices this, or do we all notice this?
If you guys all want to roll, then you can notice the same thing. But at this point, it's only Arya. You guys have all noticed that there's no color here, except for you guys. The other two things you guys don't notice unless you want to roll for it.
What do we have to roll for?
Roll a perception check. That's a d20 plus your perception skill.
While they're doing that, am I allowed to cure any wounds that we currently have?
I'm going to say that you guys can treat death as a long rest. You guys get back any magic that you spent. You guys like heal because your soul was untouched and you have these new revenant bodies. So you can treat that as a long rest.
Wow, I am not perceptive at all. I rolled a 3 and then +2 modifier.
A 5, so all you notice is that everything's gray.
I got a 17.
You noticed everything that Arya noticed. You see Tartarus, you see these like other souls getting turned to larva, and that there's no color here.
I have a 19.
You notice all the same things.
Can I use dance since I can't really see anything? I'm assuming everything is dark around me other than like seeing that we're the only one, there's no color, right?
Yeah. You can use dancing lights. Sure, that's a cantrip. Do you guys know how to heal up, by the way? How to take a long rest?
I don't think I survived long enough to.
Okay, so you guys can, let's see.
I don't think I used any. I should have just gone all out with the dragon and used all my spells.
Yeah, you
if I knew
should.
that we were gonna get a rest.
Okay, so for my PC people, at the very top, there's this gray heading where your picture is, your name's here. If you go to the right, there is a little button that says long rest.
Click on that.
Click on that, hit take long rest, confirm it, and you're good to go. For my mobile people, dang, where is it?
I'm gonna get my tarot cards.
I want to take a nap too.
Yeah, where's long rest? Skills, actions.
She doesn't get a long rest.
I don't get no rest.
Ain't no sleep for the wicked.
Wow.
Conditions? No. Where is it? Oh, okay. So if you look above your picture, there's this little campfire. And if you click that and you hit long rest, then you should get everything back. Cool. Okay, so you have all of your stuff back. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, do you want to get out of the pool and start making your way, or yeah, what do you want to do?
I would like to start heading our way, but I want to use dancing light to kind of clear the way of the path in front of us.
It'll light your way. I don't know that it'll actually what are you trying to clear?
I guess I'm trying to figure out like how dark is everything around us? Like, can we actually see a path of where we need to go?
I'll say, yeah, it's a little bit dark and the dancing lights help. So it allows you to see where you're going.
I'm still inconsolable.
Okay, I want to cast dancing lights.
Yep, it's done.
Excellent. So now I think each light will shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius. I want to put like 4 torch lights within range so they look like lanterns around us.
Okay, so yeah, you've got the dancing lights out. You can see the path in front of you, and they're just kind of like swirling in the sky like lanterns around you.
Can I take some of the water from the pool? Is that safe?
You don't know.
Is it important water? Can we use water for something?
Would you like to try? Are you trying to drink this water? Are you trying to like scoop it?
Did you want to do a perception?
The rest of my party. I consult with my party. I'm like, do you think I should drink the water?
I think you should, just to see.
You should find out what kind of water is this first. Maybe someone has a high perception or high in nature.
Why don't you make a history check for me?
There you go.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh man. Okay. 9.
9. You don't know. Okay, I'll give you this little tidbit. This is the pool of Styx, which is rooted in Greek mythology. And in your studies as a wizard, you have proficiency in history?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay, so since you have proficiency, you have read a little bit about what the DnD version of Greece has their beliefs in the underworld. And you do know that the water in the underworld is important in some way, but you can't remember how. It's been so long ago, you can't remember in what way it's important and whether or not you should drink some or not.
Can I anything? Can I put it in my flask?
We'll say that you have a flask and you could take a bottle.
It says it's I have a water skin and I have a oil flask.
Whichever one you want to use, or if you want to say that you have one already, I don't really care. Like
I won't drink it, but I will scoop it up.
Okay, so
I think I want to take it with me.
If you guys have notebooks or a Google Doc sheet next to you, go ahead and take notes, because sometimes D&D Beyond can be a little bit finicky with that, where like it's kind of hard to add anything into your inventory that's like weird, that's not already there. So go ahead and like write something to the side that you have a flask of water from the pool of sticks. Okay, so you've got your water. Echolime is unconsolable. And you guys, but other than, you got some dancing lights here, but other than that, you guys are just straight up chilling.
Hey, I see a path that way. If you follow my torches, I think we should go over there.
Insignia, Insignia, can I help? Or like we all got through like that pretty like traumatizing like death. I think we can find with these lights, I think we can find a better place than this pool.
Can't I manipulate the nature to create an opening so we could get out of here?
Hold on 1 second. Let's let Emmy respond to that real quick. What did you say?
Echolime has her eyes closed, and she hears Arya, but is not acknowledging Arya. And her head is just bowed down to the ground, unmoving.
Okay. And back to Samia. What did you want to do?
Can I manipulate the nature? Can I use my nature to create a bigger opening so we, along with the torches, could find our way out of there enough?
There is, so you guys are in this little cavern area. There's like, you landed inside of this pool. It's a little cavern, and there's an opening where you can go straight out of this pool area, and like you can get out of this area really freely without having to move any earth or anything around you. There's a path that you could walk.
I'm going to start down that path with the lights. But I won't go too far. I'm not splitting the party.
Anna looks over and tries to console her by singing a song. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. You are on fire. And hopefully my charm and charisma really encourages her to get up and walk with us as we go down this path.
So, just so you know, as a bard, there is a thing called Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, that's cool.
And if you use this Bardic Inspiration, which is usually through songs, which is what you've been doing for a while, you can gift that inspiration to some of your allies, and they'll be able to hold on to that and use it to add on to any of their rolls as we go forward.
I will use that as my Bardic Inspiration. And it's like, hey girl, I got you. Let me take this. Come with us.
You do have a limited amount of those.
Yeah, I saw. I have like 4 and then I have to take a long rest.
Yeah, so go ahead and mark one off. And you, Echolime, you get 1d6 Bardic Inspiration. You don't have to use it now, but you can use that on attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks. Okay. So,
what is this? So unsettling words I have as a bonus. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys are still in this cavern. Do you think that you're going to be moving do you think you're going to be moving, Echolime, or are you going to be staying there for a while?
I hear the words on fire and I immediately jump up, believing that I am on fire. I am upset to realize that I am not actually on fire. But then I somehow look at Sienna in a very reproachful manner, and I cower my head in such sadness, but I move forward.
Okay. So you all begin to move forward.
The lights follow us.
Yep, the lights
follow us.
Yes, they do. Okay, so you move forward out of this cavern. Now I have a decision to make because we're an hour in. I think I do. I think I have to condense a little bit. So you guys move forward, and about an hour into your journey, the journey was pretty clear, surprisingly. Nothing really happened upon you. The spirits just left you alone. But you make it towards the edge of this of the first land of the Grey Waste, and you get towards a gate, which is the first thing that's blocking you from making it up to Tartarus. Standing in front of the gate, guarding your path to the River of Styx, is a 3-headed dog, which you would, his name's Cerberus. And he is blocking your path to get through this gate and to continue to get up to this mountain. I will tell you right now, you don't feel like this is the type of thing that you can fight your way through.
I kind of go up to Samia and I'm like, hey, can you talk? Do you think you can talk? Work some magic, talk to the dog?
Like persuade him? Like, can you move out the way a little bit, you think? Just a little bit?
Yeah, or do you think you can like connect with him?
Yeah, I can. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, why don't you roll an animal handling check?
Okay. Good one, girl. That gives me a 7.
A 7. Okay. How are you trying to connect with Cerberus?
I am keeping my distance, staying very calm. I am just using a low tone, like, can you please get out the way, and whatever you want, I will give it to you.
This is Cerberus's job. His job is to stand here and guard this gate. And you're not really moving him. You're not really connecting with him. But you're also like, you're not aggressing on him at all. So he stays put, and his head's just like eye you and do that kind of confused head tilt.
Can I rub his belly?
You want to rub his belly? Okay, so that DC 7 isn't really helping you too much, but I'll say if you can get some help from your friends, I will allow you to roll again.
Echolime stands beside Samia, and having been very knowledgeable in religion, realizes who Cerberus is. She holds her hand out steady and affirmatively, and using the full bulk of her tall frame to set dominance to Cerberus.
Set dominance?
To like establish dominance,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you're doing something a little different. So first from you, why don't you give me an intimidation check? Because that's fun.
So that's a 20.
A 20. Amazing. Okay. So, this is this great big ancient doggo who has been standing in front of these gates for a very, very long time. But that look that you give him, puts just a little bit of fear into his heart. Samia, why don't you roll again with advantage? That means that you roll twice and you take the higher of the two.
Okay, for animal handling, right?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna roll a d20. You're gonna add your animal handling to it.
13.
13. Okay, now hit it again. Hit it a second time.
Oh,
8.
8. With a 13, and some help with that intimidation check, he puts down his heads. And he allows you to come over and to scratch the top of his head. As his middle head goes forward, you see that there is a key dangling from his collar. And you look at the other two heads, which have not come down, and they also have keys.
Do any of us notice this too?
I'll say sure. Yeah, I think the group from that the group sees that. And why don't you make Emmy, make an insight check for me. Also, we're gonna stick with the heads for now.
That's 23.
23, very nice. So as Sahiris is petting the middle head, you take a look at the other two heads, and you realize those other two puppies, they're jealous. They're jealous that the middle head is getting all the love.
I would like to persuade my other two party mates to come forward and to pet the right and left heads of Cerberus.
Mhm.
Do you do that?
Yes, I do.
All
To
right.
the other
You
two?
do animal handling.
Yeah, why don't I get some animal handling checks from the both of you?
Okay.
With advantage.
I'm proficient in animal handling.
Yeah, that means that you get some extra points to it.
Okay, 15.
15. And
That was
Yesenia?
with the advantage one.
Yesenia?
I got a 15 as well.
Okay, so the other two heads come down and you pet all of the heads, and all of the keys are within reach.
I slowly take my hand up as I'm petting the head, and the Cerberus is very calm. I gently take the key off of it, and I whisper to the other party members that are next to me, I think we're gonna need these later.
So that's one key for Yesenia. What about Sahiris and Imperatriz? Or Samia and Arya?
I do the same thing, but I'm a little uncertain, but I'm doing it.
Okay, so that's another key. And Sahiris.
Is that what sleight of hand is used for? Like, would I
I'm
be
not
able
even
to
making
use-
you roll. You can just take it if you are you gonna take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, so you get all of the keys from Cerberus. He brings his head back up, and you are able to walk past Cerberus, and you take a look at what's behind him. There is a big locked gate. What do I have here? Yeah. So you have 3 keys, and there's this big gate in front of you, and there are 5 locks. Two more keys are just off to the side, just dangling from a little, I don't know what it's called. I have a key fob here. I don't know if that's actually the right term, but they're dangling off of the side. No, it's not the right term. That's okay. But we're just gonna go with it though. They're just dangling off of the side from a little hook, and all of the keys are gray. There's a crystal next to the gate, and a plaque that says, "Winter casts the world in shades of white and gray, while the warmth and light of spring bathes the world in bright and vibrant pigments." That little plaque is next to the crystal.
Should we light the crystal on fire?
Like
No,
it needs some
maybe.
flames or something. Like it
I don't
needs to be like, heated up.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's a riddle, but if it's a riddle, I'm really bad at riddles. In
It is a
game and
riddle.
in real life.
You may looks at the plaque. Could you read the plaque one more time?
Winter casts the world in shades of white and gray, while the warmth and light of spring bathes the world in bright and vibrant pigments.
I think we do need to light something on fire, because
And-
the cold is what brought us down here to the underworld, where we're in shades of gray. So we need to bring life back, which I think is by warmth, which is fire.
Can I try to use Firebolt on the crystal?
Go ahead. You don't have to roll for it. We'll just say,
Okay.
So you cast Firebolt on the crystal.
Cool.
And it's only in this room. Oh, by the way, this is some information that you would have had. Anyway, Cerberus is the only thing that's in color. You guys and Cerberus are in color. But when you hit the crystal, color comes back into this room and this room only. And you look at the keys, all 5 keys, and they now have a color associated with the key. The the 5 colors, if you take a look at the keys, are red, purple, blue, orange, and yellow. And there are some more information next to the locks. Emmy, were you going to say something?
Based upon the religious history, my character knows. She believes that the plaque is an allegory for the goddess Persephone, which is the goddess of spring. However, if the world is only to be colored in pigments, then that means they would more than likely need an item to access the crystal.
Actually, so hitting it with the fire is what did it.
Okay.
It brought the color back into the room. Yeah. So now we have this one last bit. There are, but yes, you're right about Persephone. So next to the locks, there are these little bits of information. Which, you know what, I'll actually post that right now into the Discord so that you have that information available to you. But for our audience, the first hint is mix key 1 and key 2 and get the color of jealousy. Mix key 2 and key 3 and get key 4. Lighten key 3 and get the color of femininity. Mix 2 colors to get key 5. And key 5 is a warm color. Key 2 is the cool color.
Okay.
You are trying to figure out, you have these 5 keys and these 5 colors. And I'll type them again. You've got red,
Purple, blue,
purple.
orange, yellow.
There you go.
Red, purple, blue, orange, and yellow. Okay.
So we have to mix essentially. Okay, so jealousy is the color green. So we need to have mix, I forget what makes green. I know
Blue
yellow
and
and blue.
blue and
yeah,
yellow.
Yellow. Yeah.
And you're trying to figure out which color is which key.
Okay. So blue and yellow, I have markers. I mean, I don't know if that'll help us or not. It might not help us at all. Okay. So blue and yellow, key 1 and key 2 are the color of jealousy. So, and then key 2 and key 3 give key 4. Lighten key 3 and get the color. Is key 3 maybe red?
Purple.
It's red.
To become
Yeah, because one of them is lighten key 3 and get the color femininity. So lighten key 3 is key 3 equals red. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then so key 4.
Key 2
so
is
mix
blue.
key 2 and key 3 is key 4. Yeah. So you
Purple and
4.
Okay.
So 4. Yeah. 4 is purple.
Yeah, blue and red make purple.
5 would be
Blue.
orange. Then
5
Key
is a
1 is
warm color.
yellow.
no.
Key 1 is yellow. Yeah, because key 2 is a cool color.
Which leaves key 5 to be orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Why don't you read that back to me in order one more time, just for the audience.
Yellow is 1, blue is 2, I don't know if this is what you meant.
Yeah, go
Red
ahead,
is
keep going.
3, purple is 4, and orange is 5.
Okay, you are
Colors. I don't know if you can see.
You are correct. You put those keys into the right locks,
Nice.
and it opens up the gate. And just running it back. So yeah, key 1 and key 2, yellow and blue equals green, which is the color of jealousy. If you let a light in key 3 and get the color of femininity, femininity is pink, light, and that is with that's red and white. So key 3 would be red.
If you mix
and
key
then-
2 and key 3,
well, this is how I would solve it anyway. Key 2 is a cool color because so 1 and 2 are blue and yellow, but you don't know which ones. You don't know what order, because key 2 can be either orange or purple depending on which space it is. But
Right.
that last hint says that key 2 is a cool color, which means it's blue. So that would be yellow is 1, blue is 2. Red is 3, blue plus red equals purple, and then that last one belongs to orange. So yeah, you solved my puzzle.
Did it.
it's fun.
I needed markers.
Mm,
Okay.
I gotta write it down.
All right,
Yeah.
so we put the
You-
keys in and a gate opens up.
You open up the gate, and behind the gate is this long, winding blue river. And on the river is a boat and a man, the ferryman.
Is this river a sea of souls?
This is the river of Styx. You were in the
Is it
pool
the
of
same
Styx.
water?
This is the river. Yes, it's the same water. And
Can I try the water again? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
next to the boat is the man, and the man is standing in front of the boat. Oh,
I
this
talked
is
to
the
the
first
man.
time
Oh,
that
sorry.
I've seen. This is the first time in quite some time that I've seen souls coming this way. But if you can pay the toll, I'll take you where you need to go.
What's the price?
Oh, he's that guy you gotta put the like coin in the eye to send them off to the afterlife and peace
One
and
for
stuff.
each eye.
Yeah,
1 gold coin for each eye.
like Boondock Saints type stuff, man.
Mhm.
Does that mean we need 8 coins for all of us? I mean, has he said anything about it?
8 coins total, 2 for each of you.
Can Sienna perform, and can that like be like the equivalent of 8 coins?
You can try.
I
Emmy, let me
have
hold
coins for
$10.
us. I can use all of my coins for us. Sir, where does this boat take us?
Where do you want to go?
We would like to get to the top of the mountain.
I can take you there.
And will that be
Oh.
a total of 8 coins for my party and I?
I usually prefer it to come per person, 1 per each eye. But if you're willing, I'll allow it.
I can persuade you, so yes.
Can I also?
If you're willing to pay your friend's passage, I will allow it.
Can I do a quick check, like if he's trustworthy,
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
before Sienna does? It was okay. It wasn't great.
Okay.
I don't think anything. Yeah, no, it's not great. It's a 1.
Oh no. You have no idea. You have no idea if this man is trustworthy, but he is. You've got this big, long, winding river, and he's the only one with a boat. So
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
I appreciate your willingness to work with us. Here is 8 coins, 8 gold
He will-
coins for us.
He will take those 8 coins and he allows all of you onto the boat.
Thank you, Sienna.
Do you guys climb in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you climb onto this boat. You've paid the ferryman. And it's a bit of a while. Like there are 3 levels to the Grey Wastes. And you were on the lowest level. But riding with the ferryman is going to allow you to bypass everything and go straight to the top. It's gonna take a while though. So yeah, you guys are just on this boat with this hooded man with a scythe.
I'd like to do maybe an investigation check.
What are you?
To ask him if this is the 9 realms. Because I'm still in disbelief that we're in hell.
You could just ask him, and he says, this is not the 9 hells. This is something different, the Underworld. In our lands, there are many different kinds of afterlives. Hell is just one of them. This is not the best one to land in.
So he did say, guys, that he's never seen somebody like come to the boat from that side. Usually you go to the boat from the other side and you pay him so you could like be sent off. So like paying him was a good decision for like our way out. I don't know. I trust the dude.
Yeah.
So he's gonna ask you, why are you so driven to get back to the land of the living? Family? Love? Prestige? What's waiting for you when you get back up?
I'm alive.
I haven't fulfilled my best life yet. And I feel as though my life was taken too soon.
We got a lot of that down here.
Knowledge.
What about the rest of you? Knowledge?
There's a lot of knowledge, yeah.
My purpose. I don't feel like I've fulfilled my purpose.
And you?
I still have to make things right with some people and gain their forgiveness before I go.
Hold on to that. The Grey Waste makes it easy to forget.
When is the last time someone has come through this side of the river?
From where you are?
Yes.
From your direction? Long time ago. I think it was a couple. A guy came down here looking for his love. I don't think they made it though.
Do you hang out with Cerberus?
He's an easy guy to talk to. Yeah, it gets a little bit lonely down here.
How much further do we have to go to the top of the mountain?
Do you guys want to fast forward over to that?
Will we see a god?
Well,
Sorry?
Will we see a god?
A god.
God
Do they
is-
got a
is a god
Starbucks
down
around
here?
here?
There is a god who lurks down here on occasion. I don't really see him much though.
Can I ask about the water?
Go ahead.
Like, can you tell me about this water? Is it important? Is it dangerous? Like,
So drinking from the River of Styx, that's a hefty decision to make. It does have some benefits if you have, if you've lost some health, or if you are, you know, tired and weary in very certain ways. Once you drink it, it makes you feel like you've slept for a while. But staying down in this plane in the underworld carries some hefty effects on your mind, on your psyche. And I've never drunk from it, but I've seen others, and it quickens the effects of this land. Do you take a drink? Okay.
I don't.
I'm not.
Any items that we take from here, if we end up on the other side, can we keep them?
The ferryman does not know, but the GM will say yes.
What awaits us at the top of this mountain?
Some say the top of the mountain it gets you a lot closer to the way out, but I've heard there's some dangers there. I'm not usually around long enough to witness them, but it's what I've heard.
Have you heard what kind of dangers there are?
Sometimes we get some infernal beings around here, devils, fiends. But there are a lot of nasty souls down here. Most people who come down here weren't the best people when they were alive.
Were we the best people when we were alive?
You guys were like in purgatory. Like we're not even in hell or heaven. We're like in the middle.
Did the color disappear because of the fight between the two gods, or do we need to, are we like on our way out of here, are we responsible for that, or do we just kind of like leave that to their business?
That's a lot of questions. Roll a religion check.
Okay. That wasn't terrible. It was 19.
19. Okay, so your first question.
Oh no, how many did I ask?
So for your first question, you said, did the world turn gray because of the gods that were fighting up above? From your religion check, you think back to the Greek books that you studied about the underworld, and you think back to the puzzle that you just solved that said that winter turns the realm to gray, but the warmth and light of spring brings the colors back. And in this like this history of the underworld, you remember that there is a god of death, who is like that. This is that god's realm, but he has a love who is the god of nature, the goddess of nature. And when she comes down into the underworld, there's color, there's light, there's like plants, nature comes in. But when she leaves, it leaves the underworld in disarray, in grayness, and in dread. So it was not the fight of the gods that was happening up above. It's just the cycle.
We're not responsible for it. Okay.
You're not responsible for it, no.
Can
I
we
feel
like
relieved.
meet up with him and talk to him? Maybe
You
I
are
could.
going in the opposite direction for that.
Oh shoot.
But like, you know, you have this other god who is helping you through this place, and if you can meet up with her, you have seemingly this guaranteed pathway back up to your old life. So you should be fine.
I
I don't
feel
know
like
what
we
you
need
gotta meet
to
up with.
find Persephone.
If that's what you want to do, but
I think she's up.
yeah, you're not gonna find her down here though.
Okay, do we want to fast forward to the top of the mountain?
Yeah, we're gonna say, so you get back, you go up this stream, this winding stream, it takes you up to the top of the mountain. And you see this portal. This portal that has been created and left for you by the Raven Queen, by this goddess. All you have to do in order to get back to your usual lives is you have to go through that portal when the time is right. But unfortunately for you, standing in your way, and I'll get it over for you. Am I still sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So upset. I'm gonna be so upset if it's the dragon. I'm gonna be so upset if it's the dragon that killed us. I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, well, you're supposed to be updating the map the entire time? Is that what you were?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Ooh,
Meeting you is this great, big, and terrible undead bone naga. I would like you all
Not good.
to roll initiative again.
Sienna has a 10, so that's cool.
What are we rolling?
A D20.
13.
Okay, hold on just a second, because I'm trying to get this up. Okay, so say again.
What are we rolling for?
We're rolling
Initiative.
initiative. Aria, what was yours?
13.
13. Echolime, did you roll yet?
11.
11. Samia.
I'm gonna find it.
Okay, and Sienna?
11.
11.
I mean 10, sorry.
10.
I'm like really afraid of this thing. I think it's worse than the dragon.
So is this creature guarding this portal that we absolutely need to leave from?
Yes, he is.
Do we need to prepare spells in a certain way? I can't remember. Or are those
so-
ones that I selected before?
So during after a long rest, you can prepare them.
Okay, I'm late. I only got a 3.
All right, I see you. I got you. Okay, so the first person to go is Arya. Let me get your names up. I'm also gonna spread you out a little bit because Roll20 does this thing where it just like, green was Arya, I believe. Yeah, it does this thing where like if you're too close, what? Okay, now it's not doing it anymore. Wow. Of course, when I try to explain it, it would like cover up your names before. Okay.
Sienna.
Sienna.
Yep.
Echolime. And Samia. Okay. Top of the order is Arya.
Okay. How many feet away am I from this
You are 20 feet away.
Oh, that's very close. Okay. Okay. Can I use a shatter?
Shatter. Can you? Well, let me get it up.
It says
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can. So it looks like he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Yo.
he made it.
That's 20. All right.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Yeah, he made that. So what happens when he made it? Oh, he takes half damage though. So why don't you roll me 3d8 thunder damage?
7, 6, 5.
7,
I
6,
can't do
5,
math.
you said?
Sorry. Yeah.
That is 18 thunder damage. He will take 9. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, he takes 9 damage. All right, next is Echolime.
I would like to cast Bless.
Ooh, very nice. Okay, so I think Bless, unless you cast it at 2nd level, Bless only affects 3 people. If you cast it at 2nd level, it will affect 4. At what level are you casting it?
Oh, I'm just at 1st level.
At 1st level? Okay, so who are you blessing?
I'm blessing everyone else.
Okay, got it. So we're just going to, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. We're gonna use this like muscly guy to note that, nope, that's not what I want. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, so I put all the muscly guys on all of you, and you guys are #blessed.
Nice.
Okay.
Amazing.
So what this means is that anytime that you add a that you do in a saving throw, an attack roll, or I believe an ability check as well, you can roll 1d4 to your roll to help you out. So that's your action. Any bonus actions? Would you like to move?
Also, I think I gave her a 1d6 for all of her stuff as well too.
Yeah, she does have a d6 if she wants to use it when she attacks or something.
Okay. And then can I use my spiritual weapon for the attack?
That's a bonus action. So yeah, so you get a bonus. You get this spiritual weapon. How am I gonna do this? Spiritual weapon.
Excuse
Do I
me.
have anything here that I can use? Probably not. All right, I'm just gonna draw it. We will. What color do you want?
Yellow's fine.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't want it to look like one of you. So, purple, pink,
Oh, purple's fine.
purple. Okay. So you are here. You are 25 feet away from this bone naga.
My spiritual weapon can reach up to 60.
Up to 60 feet. Okay, so where do you want to put this spiritual weapon? Next to him?
So I have to put it next to him. I don't attack with it, and then it stays with me.
So you can. It goes at a range. So if you want to, you can hit all the way from where you are, with your spiritual weapon.
That's what I would like to do. I would like to keep the weapon by me, but then still hit him.
Oh well, the weapon appears. So the weapon has to be in melee with the thing that you're hitting, but like you still control it. It doesn't have to be in your hand.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, I want it to be in the square above, like in front of the bone naga.
Okay. So I'm just gonna literally just like scribble like this, but for like the sake of drama and whatever, like what does the spiritual weapon look like to you?
It's a very long sphere, and it has, like, whenever I use it in an action, it actually starts to vibrate and glow in my hands as I pierce the air in front of the bone naga, and because I'm in the back of the party, I'm trying to angle it away from Sienna so that I can make contact with the bone naga.
All right, amazing. Okay, so you have this big spear, and you know what? Go ahead and make your attack.
And don't forget that you can, if you want, you can add an additional 1d6 to your attack.
So first you're going to roll to hit.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So,
sorry.
Yeah, roll a d20 and add your hit with DC, which is +4. But if you would like, just like Yesenia was saying, you have inspiration. You can only use it once. That you could add your 1d6 to your roll if you'd like. If you feel like you're gonna miss.
Okay, so my spiritual weapon is for the hit, it's 21, and the damage was 4.
4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Did you roll 4 on the dice, or was that including everything?
No, so to hit, it was 17 plus 4, which is 21, and then the damage was 4.
4 flat.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is do you want to move? Or do you want to stay where you are?
Because I have a taller figure, is it possible to move like in the square, like in front of Arya, because she's smaller?
Yep. All right, I'll put you right there. Okay. Now next is Sienna.
Okay, so I'm about 25, 30 feet away from the dragon. Obviously, this is like blocking our view, and I'm assuming do we know it's dangerous? Like we have to essentially fight off this to proceed, correct?
Yeah, you have to fight off this Naga in order to get into
Okay.
the portal.
I would like to use my crossbow on the Bone Naga. So let's see. 12?
12 will miss.
Darn it.
Bonus action movement.
I would like, where am I? I'm the blue. No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, next is the Bone Naga. So let's see, what does the Bone Naga do? Oh, wow.
That doesn't sound good.
What?
Okay, all right, okay. Okay, no. Oh. What's this? Nope, yeah, it's gonna be this. Okay. So the Bone Naga can also cast spells. And it's going to cast Ray of Frost, because we're just gonna reinforce that trauma. It's gonna cast Ray of Frost at all right, I'm gonna actually roll a dice. It's going to cast it at the person who is most in front of it. But technically, that is two of you. That is Sienna and that is Echolime. 1 to 3 is Echolime, 4 to 6 is Sienna. That is a 1, it's going to attack Echolime. So Ray of Frost. What do I do for Ray of Frost? Ranged spell attack. What's my spell attack? Okay. So that is a 14. What is your AC? What's your armor class?
It's heavy armor. Let's see.
It'll be next to your initiative. It says armor class. It's a little shield.
Oh, thank you so much. It's 15.
So it misses you. It moved. It does not have any bonus actions, so it's going to go over to Smia.
So how far away am I from it?
You are over here, and you are 25 feet away from this Bone Naga.
25 feet. Can I entangle it?
Go ahead and cast Entangle. Okay, so with Entangle, this Bone Naga has to succeed on a Strength saving throw. It has pretty good strength, but it will fail with a 7. So you cast Entangle on the Bone Naga, and vines and plants and all of this stuff sprout from the floor, and it like completely just entangles the Bone Naga. It cannot move. It has to attack from where it is. It is stuck in place until either the spell ends or it makes an attempt to free itself. Just letting you know, this spell is a concentration spell. That means that if you cast, if you look at it, there's a little C next to it. So if you cast any other spell that also has a C next to it, that's Flaming Spear, Healing Spirit, Pass Without a Trace, any of those other spells will cancel out this one, and this spell will end.
Got you.
All right, but that is your action. Do you have any bonus actions, or would you like to move?
Yeah, let me move like 4 paces up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe. Okay, so you are about like, yeah, like 5 to, you're 10 feet. You're 10 feet from the bone naga. So that means that technically, you're still out of range from any like biting attacks or like anything that melee that you need to use melee for, unless he has something called reach that he could do more than your typical. You are out of range of any melee attack, but that also means that you can't use any melee attack. So if you wanted to go into beast form to attack it, you're not close enough to do that. But yeah, that's where you are so far. Also, as a druid, just letting you know, if you do shift into an animal, you get extra HP. The enemies have to go through that HP before they can get to yours. Okay, so that is going to end Samia's turn, and we're back to Arya.
All right. Is Samia too close for me to do Shatter safely?
Let's
10
look
feet.
let's look at Shatter again. Can you?
It's a 10.
What?
It's the area of damage is at 10 feet from the target.
10-foot radius. Gotcha. Okay. So she is within 10 feet of this creature, but you can send her a spell. Like, it's a pretty big creature. You can send her the spell differently.
Okay.
So like if you cast it here, then that's within 10 feet. But if you cast it here, like a little bit behind it, you can hit the bone naga without hitting Samia.
I'll try that. And so I roll d20.
I actually roll a Constitution saving throw. All right.
I never know sometimes like all the dice.
I'm rolling high, guys. So that is a 16 plus 1, 17. I believe that passes your save. So roll again, 3d8 thunder damage, and I will take half of that.
5, 8. So 17. Should I do math?
17 damage?
Yeah. So
Okay, so half of that. He takes half of that. Okay. So Echolime, it is now your turn. Unless Arya, do you have any bonus actions? Would you like to move?
I don't think I have bonus actions, and I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, so Echolime, it is now your turn.
I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke is for when something attacks you. As a reaction, you do it back to them.
Oh, as a reaction. Okay, then never mind.
Well, yeah, let's see. Yeah, it has to be when you take damage.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. So is it possible for me, because he's stuck in place, so is it possible for me to move up a few paces to actually like forward attack him?
Let me help you out a second, because it looks like you don't have all of your spells equipped. I'm gonna give you a really cool spell right now. It's called Guiding Bolt, and you can use it to do some really nice radiant damage.
Oh yeah, I really actually don't. You're right. Because I was like, where are my action spells? I'm gonna read.
I don't think you have cantrips either. Let me give you Sacred Flame. I'll give you Spare the Dying. Guidance is a great spell, but we're kind of getting to the end. You have others that you could fill out, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now because we're mid-battle and we're kind of ending things. So yeah, you now have a Guiding Bolt if you would like to use it.
Yes, I would.
All right, so do a d20 and add 4.
So that's 19.
19 will hit. Roll your 4d6 of radiant damage.
Sure. So that's 13.
13 radiant damage. Very nice. This bone naga is starting to look hurt. You also have a bonus action, spiritual weapon, if you'd like to use it.
Yes, I would like to use my spiritual weapon again.
So go ahead and you're gonna roll a d20 and add your hit DC, which I believe is 4.
So that is 14 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss. Okay, so next is, unless you would like to move, the next person is Sienna. Would you like to move?
I'm fine where I am.
Okay, so next is Sienna.
I would like to attempt my crossbow again.
Go ahead.
24.
24 will hit.
Okay, let me do this. 3. I hit for 7.
7 damage. All right, very good. Next, once again, is the Bone Naga. Let's see. He cannot move because he is restrained from his vines. That means that he will have to resort to spells. He is feeling pretty trapped. He's feeling, like he's feeling like he's like on his last legs. So he's going to go big. And
Wait, can I use my bonus action to move?
Yeah, you can move.
Can I move
not
5
your
blocks
bonus action. But like your movement, yeah.
Yeah, movement, like 5 to the right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Should have been said beforehand because like you.
I know. I'm sorry.
But you know what? We're gonna allow it. And we're gonna cast lightning bolts. It has to be in a line, and you are all in a line. Minus Sienna.
Okay.
So
Oh, that worked.
it wouldn't have hit you anyway because it has to be in a line and you are not in line.
Yes. Haha, I technically didn't cheat.
Not
So-
following the rules.
So the three of you, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
That's a d20 with the dexterity added, right?
Yes, it is.
Mm. 8.
sorry, I made the wrong one. Give me 1 second.
11.
Uh, 7.
You all unfortunately failed the DC, even though this was a much lower DC. It was a 12. You almost got it. All right.
Okay. All right. Bracing myself.
Save yourself. Use our bodies and climb over him.
So we're all down.
Use our bodies
minus
as a
Sienna.
ladder.
Wait, I have a question for your throw dexterity check. Did you already use the +6 that I gave you?
No.
Oh yeah, did you use it?
No.
This might be a good time to use it.
Oh wait, you had bless. Roll
Yeah,
bless.
all of them have
Oh.
plus.
Okay.
Wait.
That's a d4.
Yeah, add a D4.
All right, and then I roll a d6, right?
I didn't
You
make
roll
it.
a D6. What did you get?
I got 11.
11. So close. Okay. I think Sahiris automatically makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make it.
Okay, so with I actually got a 6 from the d6. So if I add that to the 7,
You also make it.
then I also make it, yeah.
Yay.
I'm sorry, Aria. I'm gonna try to bring you back.
We all
Okay,
just like watch it happening and do like a mockingbird. Like, good luck.
so for Aria,
May the odds be in your favor.
for Aria, that is 26 lightning damage. And for the other two, that is 13 damage.
I'm dead.
Okay,
You're not dead, you're unconscious, but you need to be healed immediately.
can I not do like a reaction? Because I was attacked technically.
Oh yes, go ahead and roll your hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Once again, as a reminder, in DnD in general, if you hit 0 HP, you are unconscious and not dead, and you roll saving throws.
I feel like it's just I'm remembering the dragon and being frozen, and now I've been brought down by lightning.
So the damage that Sahiris and I took was 13, right?
Yeah, but like for hellish rebuke, what you're going to do is you are a dexterity check, and you go ahead and roll me 2d10 fire damage.
Okay, let me see. Because I did the 3d10 and I got a 13 for hellish rebuke.
He is restrained, so he fails dexterity checks, so he takes the full damage.
Oh, yay.
So 2d10, how much was that?
Let's see.
I did this wrong, but 12.
Oh, this is Emmy's hellish rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the first one is, I don't know why I didn't do the
That's not
second
what I was
one.
trying to do.
So the first one was 3. And so it's a total of 11.
11 damage. Very nice. He is looking rough. Like last legs rough. All right. So he's looking rough. He's on his last legs. But your buddy Arya is unconscious, and unconscious bodies do not stay unconscious for long in the underworld. Samia, it is your turn. If no one heals her in her next turn, she's dead.
I mean, I was thinking about like if we were all close enough, maybe possibly. I don't know if like pass without a trace would be a thing.
Pass without a trace grants you stealth, but he kind of knows where you guys are. I don't know that that'll
Okay,
do
so that
anything.
can't be a thing. So
Can I use
guess
healing word on my next turn?
I'll do healing spirit on Arya.
Okay, yes. So you cast Healing Spirit, and Healing Spirit is pretty cool because this isn't just going to heal Arya. It's going to heal a bunch of people. So you cast Healing Spirit. You call forth this nature spirit to soothe the wounded, and it appears in a space that is in a 5-foot cube you can see within range. And it can look like any kind of beast that you want. So, like, what kind of animal do you want to make this? You got a favorite animal?
Phoenix.
A phoenix. Amazing. I'm just gonna go pink. Where do you want this phoenix to appear? Maybe like in the center of you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna place this right here. And until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time, which is now, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears. Okay, but all of you are in that group, and you are all entering the space for the first time. So, Sahiris, go ahead and roll 1d6.
Hold up. I think I'm doing this wrong.
So
16.
It's one of these. It's like the usual 6-sided die.
She's using the app.
If you don't mind, just then I guess, would you mind if I rolled it?
Yeah, go for it.
Awful. You know what? I'm the DM, so I'm gonna give myself inspiration and re-roll this. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, you all get a 6. You all get 6 hit points. So that's that's Samia, Echolime, and Arya. You all go up 6 hit points. So go ahead and heal yourself 6. I rolled a 1. I was like, no.
I figured.
In the future, if you're on the web, there's a little dice icon on the bottom left corner that you can click on, and it'll give you the options for what kind of die you want to roll.
Gotcha, Ma.
Okay. So you have healed everyone. And yeah, if you have any bonus actions or if you want to move. Would you like
Who,
to do
me?
anything else? Yeah, bonus actions or move?
Okay, so everybody's healed. So
Do you have a bonus action to do? Like, is there anything else you can do on this turn?
how would I know?
Bonus actions. Oh, you can use wild shape.
Wild shape. Wild
Yeah,
shape.
you want to turn into an animal?
Yeah, I do.
What kind of?
I wanted to turn into a dragon, one much stronger than that one.
So you have to. So you can't turn. Unfortunately, you can't turn into anything that flies, and a dragon is way too powerful to turn into. But you could turn into like, a bear, a wolf, things like that.
Okay, so can I consult with my teammates?
Sure.
Guys,
Nothing that
ideas?
flies or swims, unfortunately.
Why don't you turn into a lion?
You want to turn into a lion?
Cool.
Everybody, lion?
Sure,
Okay,
go for
lion.
it.
Okay,
I want to
so
turn into a lion.
So you turn into a lion. Yeah, and like you're just like right in front of them, ready to go, ready to attack at any time. Let's see. And next is Arya. You are on the floor, but you have been healed. You are awake again in this body. What do you want to do? That Naga is not looking good.
I have no healing spells for myself, and I only have the scary water on me, so I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to use the Pearl of Power to regain an expended spell slot for level 2 and go for Shatter again.
All right, go ahead, cast Shatter. I think I roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not going to happen with a 2. Finally, I rolled bad. Go ahead and roll your 3d8.
Okay. Here we go. 6, 7, 1. So
6, 7,
15.
1.
14.
14. And with that, how would you like to kill this bone naga?
Well, it's Shatter, so I think it would be very appropriate if the bones just shattered and turned to dust.
And it does. The bone naga is like big and looming, and your shatter spell comes in, and all of the bones just like come apart in this big like silly explosion, and all of the dust, the bones turn into dust in front of you. The portal is now in front of you, and it flickers with this deep blue light, and you feel like you've done it. You can walk inside and you'll be back to your usual lives.
Will the bone dust be useful on the other side? Can I take some?
You always trying to collect something, you hoarder. You always
you like go ahead and collect some. You don't. I don't actually know if it'll be. Like, I mean, that thing could use spells, so like maybe.
I'm sure it can be used in a potion.
Yeah, she's like, can I eat it? Can I eat it every time?
Go ahead and collect some bone naga dust. But like, yeah, okay, so the portal's in front of you. Do you guys want to go through it?
Yes.
Yes, I would like to.
I'm ready.
Is there anything you say?
Let's get out of here.
Is there anything you say before you go through?
Anything that we what?
Anything you want to say before you go through?
Can I get his teeth first so I could collect it and wear it on like a chain or something?
You know what? You know what? We'll say that you can. Not all of the bones turned to dust. The teeth remain.
What I would like to say is,
I'm on my Arya stuff. Yes, let's get it, girl.
Go for
Don't
it. Go for
you,
it, Yesenia. Take us out.
don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me.
All right. And with that song, you go through the portal. And you guys wake up in this temple to the Raven Queen. You feel sore and bruised, but you realize that you're feeling something. You are alive, and not this half death, half alive crap that you were in the underworld. You are truly alive. And you look around and you see your friends who are also banged up and bruised. And all around you are your loved ones who were just getting ready to perform a resurrection ritual to bring you back. And now they are like really like startled that you guys are here, that you just kind of came back on your own. Someone was praying to the Raven Queen.
This is the plot of Endgame. This is the plot of Marvel's Endgame. Like
It's
literally.
also, if you guys played like the game Hades, like this is like
Yes.
kind of low key like that too.
This is
Okay.
actually Hades.
I'm sorry, I'm ADD.
No, you're fine. But yeah, someone was praying to the Raven Queen, and they were like, my prayers were answered. And everyone is just like around you, like startled, but relieved, crying, happy to have you back. You have done it. You have escaped from the underworld.
Yay!
And we have souvenirs. Necklaces. Yeah.
Weird water, bone dust.
He collected water.
Yeah, now that's when you want to drink the water. You're like, I've been wanting to know what happens with this water.
All right, so we're going to, bring this to a close. Thank you so much to Latinx in Gaming for allowing us the space to play this game. Once again, one last round. I am Giselle at Beware the Siren on Twitter. I'm a game writer. You can follow me there if you'd like. And let's go around real quick. Emmy.
All right. Once again, I am Emmy. I am Panamanian American. You can find me on Twitter under DL Clone, and find my gaming organization under at Athena CLT. And this has been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, and Sahidis.
All right, I'm Sahidis. I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican. You can find me on Facebook Gaming, Tits_McGee. Just super blessed for you guys to have the patience with me, even though some responses were like ridiculous, like, no, you can't do that. You guys were awesome. So I feel blessed to be a part of this. Thank you.
And Yesenia.
Hello again, I'm Yesenia Cisneros, and I am a China Ecuatoriana. And you can find me on Twitter at Miss Yesenia C on all the socials. Thank you, everyone, for having me. This is awesome.
And lastly, Emperatriz.
I'm Colombian and Chinese, first gen. Happy to be here. So happy for the space y'all make, and for Giselle for also facilitating. You can find my work on my website as well, emperatrizan.com. And yeah, this was just so much fun. I loved it.
I hope that you all enjoyed the game. Thank you so much to my players. Thank you for coming in here and watching. And thank you once again to Latinx in Gaming. That's going to be it from all of us. Have a good night. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Mwah.